Hey everyone, welcome back to Go English. I'm Mizu. This channel is all about learning simple, practical English you can use in real life, not just in a textbook.
Hey guys, I'm Lucas. Welcome back, everyone around the world. We're really happy to have you here learning English together with us.
So, Lucas, how are you today? Did you have a busy day?
Yeah, a little busy, but good. Yesterday was interesting, though. I got home pretty late.
Oh, really? How did you get home? Did you come by bus or by car?
I took the bus, so I was on the bus for about 40 minutes. What about you?
I drove. I was in the car, listening to music, just relaxing after work.
See? We just said something interesting without thinking about it.
Yeah, you were on the bus and I was in the car. Same idea, transportation, but different words.
And most English learners stop right there and think, wait, why on the bus but in the car?
Exactly. And that's not the only one. We say on Monday, not in Monday, and a picture is on the wall, not in the wall.
In and on are tiny words, but they change everything, and they confuse learners all over the world.
Here's something important. The problem is not your English, and it's not about memorizing more grammar rules.
The real problem is how we think about in and on.
So in this video, we're not going to translate. We're going to look at real situations, real pictures, and feel the difference the way native speakers do.
Relax, listen, and imagine the situation. Once you see it clearly, choosing in or on becomes natural.
Before we talk about rules, let's slow down for a second. Don't think about grammar. Just imagine a picture.
Yeah, native speakers don't stop and calculate. They don't think, is this rule number 1 or rule number 2? They simply see the situation.
So, here's the big idea. In and on are not just words. They are feelings.
Let's start with in. Imagine a person in a room. You can see the walls, the floor, the ceiling. The person is inside, surrounded.
That's the feeling of in, inside, enclosed, limited space. You're not just there, you're surrounded.
Now, imagine a phone on a table. The phone is touching the surface. It's not inside the table. It's resting on top.
That's the feeling of on, touching, surface, connection.
So let's connect this back to our story. I was on the bus. I wasn't inside a small private space. I was on a shared surface, moving together with other people.
And I was in the car, a closed space, doors, windows, seats around me. I was inside.
Same topic, different picture, different feeling. This is why native speakers choose in or on so fast. They don't calculate grammar. They see the situation. If you can picture it clearly in your mind, the word becomes easy.
So remember this feeling as we continue. In means inside, surrounded. On means touching, surface, connection. All right, now let's move from space to time. The idea is the same. Don't think about rules. Just picture time in your head.
Yeah, native speakers don't see time as grammar. They see it like shapes.
Okay, Lucas, quick question. If I say, let's meet Monday, what would you say? In or on?
Easy. On Monday.
Right, and that's funny because Monday sounds like time, so why not in Monday?
Good question. Let me ask you this. When you think about Monday, what do you see in your head?
I see it on my calendar. Just one box, one day.
Exactly. One clear day you can point to. That's why we say on Monday.
Okay, so what about this then? Do we say on July?
Nope. We say in July.
Why does that suddenly change?
Because July doesn't feel like one box. It feels bigger, lots of days inside. You're kind of living inside July.
Oh, I like that. So July feels like a big space, but Monday feels like a single spot.
Exactly. That's the difference. In feels like you're inside a longer time. On feels like you're touching one specific day.
Okay, let me test this. What about the morning? In the morning or on the morning?
We say in the morning.
Why? Because it's long?
Yeah, it's not 1 second. It's a period of time. You're inside it.
All right, last one. My birthday. In my birthday or on my birthday?
Definitely on my birthday. 1 day, 1 point, 1 square on the calendar.
So it's not about memorizing rules. It's about how time feels.
Exactly. Native speakers don't think, is this grammar correct? They think, is this a long time or one clear day?
So let's lock this in. In for longer periods of time. On for specific days.
If you can picture the calendar in your head, the answer comes naturally.
All right, we've talked about time. Now let's move to places, rooms, cities, cars, real life.
And once you see the place, choosing in or on becomes much easier. All right, Lucas, new question. Yesterday, when you got home, were you in a room or on a room?
Definitely in a room. For on a room, that would be very strange.
Yeah, that sounds like you're standing on the roof or something.
Exactly. When I say in a room, I feel the walls around me. I'm inside. I'm surrounded.
Okay, so let's make it bigger. Are you in a city or on a city?
In a city. Always in.
Why does that feel so natural?
Because a city feels like a space around you. Streets, buildings, people. You're inside all of it.
Right. Same thing with in a country. You don't say on a country.
Yeah, that would sound like you were sitting on top of it, like a map on the floor.
Okay, now let's go back to something more personal. Yesterday, I said I was in the car. Why not on the car?
Because you weren't sitting on the roof, right?
Definitely not.
A car feels like a closed space. Doors, windows, seats. When you're driving, you're inside, surrounded.
So all of these feel the same. In a room, in a city, in a country, in a car.
Yeah, the feeling is always the same. You're not just there, you're inside something.
Let me check if I've got this. If I feel walls, borders, or space around me, my brain should think.
In.
Nice and simple.
That's how native speakers think. Not rules, just the picture.
All right, now here comes the fun part, because things are about to change.
Yeah, because next we're going to talk about on. All right, Mizu. Now I have a question for you. Yesterday, I was on the bus, but earlier you said you were in the car. Why does that sound so normal?
Yeah, nobody ever says in the bus. That sounds uncomfortable.
Right. But why? A bus is big. You can stand, walk, move around. So why not in?
Okay, let me think. When I'm on a bus, I don't feel surrounded like in a car. I feel like I'm on a shared space, almost like a moving platform.
Exactly. You're not in a small private box. You're on something that many people use together.
That's the same reason we say on the train, right?
Yes, same feeling. Open space, shared space.
You get on, you get off.
Yeah, we even say get on the bus, not get into the bus.
Good point. That already tells you how English feels about it.
Okay, let's slow it down. What about objects? Why do we say on the table?
Because the table is a surface. Things touch it, they don't go inside it.
So my phone is on the table, my keys are on the desk.
Right. And a picture is on the wall, not in the wall, unless you're doing some very serious construction.
Yeah, if it's in the wall, something went very wrong.
So, here's the wow moment. A car feels like a private, closed space. That's why we're in the car.
But a bus or a train feels like a shared platform. That's why we're on the bus and on the train.
Same idea, same topic, different feeling.
So when you think about place, just ask yourself one question.
Am I inside and surrounded, or am I touching a surface or sharing a space? Okay, we talked about places, rooms, cars, buses, but now let's talk about where we actually spend half of our life.
Yeah, not in a room, not on a bus, but on our phones, online, and connected through technology. Okay, Lucas, new situation. Yesterday, you called me. Were you in the phone or on the phone?
Definitely on the phone. If I were in the phone, that would be scary.
That sounds like science fiction.
So when I say on the phone, I'm not talking about location. I'm talking about connection. I'm actively using it.
Right. Same thing with on the internet. You're not inside the internet, you're connected to it.
Exactly. I can say, I was on the internet all night, and everyone understands I was connected, browsing, watching, doing things.
Okay, what about this one? Are you on social media every day?
Sadly, yes.
Same here. And again, on means active, scrolling, posting, commenting.
Right. And it's the same with meetings. We say on a video call, not in a video call.
Because you're connected to the call. You're live.
Exactly.
All right, now let's flip it. Where are your photos? Are they on your phone or in your phone?
They're in my phone.
Why does that feel different?
Because the photos are stored there. They're contained. I'm not using them right now. They're just inside.
So I can say I have a lot of apps in my phone, right?
Yes, they live there. They're inside the system.
What about work stuff? Do you keep your information in the system?
Exactly. Data stays in the system. Files stay in a file or in a folder.
So let me check if I've got this. If I'm actively using or connected, my brain should think on,
And if something is stored, saved, or contained,
in. That's actually very clear.
yeah. So remember this one line. It works almost every time.
On is about connection.
In is about being contained.
Once you feel that difference, technology English becomes much easier. Okay, now let's talk about something even closer. Our body.
Yeah, things you're wearing right now or things you're carrying with you.
All right, Lucas, quick question. Where are your glasses?
They're on my face.
Exactly. On, because the glasses are touching the surface of your face.
Right, same idea. A hat is on your head, your phone is on your hand, makeup is on your face.
On always feels like touching, resting, or sitting on the surface.
Okay, my turn. Mizu, where are your keys?
They're in my bag.
Yes, in, because the keys are inside something.
Same feeling again. Your wallet is in your pocket. Your notebook is in your bag. Your phone is in your backpack.
So let's do a quick check together. Glasses are your face.
On.
Keys are
Your bag.
In. See? No grammar rules. Just look at the picture.
If it's touching the surface, on. If it's inside, in.
All right. Now we're entering the next level.
Yeah, this is the part many videos skip because it feels advanced.
But don't worry, it's not hard. It's actually very logical.
Sometimes both in and on are correct.
The difference is not grammar. It's what you focus on.
Okay, imagine this. A kid is playing in the street.
Here, in feels like the street is a space around the kid. You're thinking about being inside that area.
Now change the focus. The kid is lying on the street.
Now you see the surface, the road itself, the position.
Same street, different picture in your head.
Let's talk about teams. If you're in a team, what do you feel?
You're part of the group, inside the system, inside the organization.
But if you're on the team,
You're officially listed, active, playing, showing up.
same idea, same team, different focus.
Now something very modern. You read the answer on the page,
Because you see it displayed, visually there.
but the information is stored in the page.
In feels deeper, on feels visible.
So, remember this.
Sometimes both are correct.
The meaning changes with the focus.
In, inside, space, system.
On, surface, display, active position.
If this feels confusing right now, that's totally okay.
Yeah, you don't need to choose perfectly every time.
Native speakers don't think about this either. They just follow the picture in their head.
And honestly, most of the time, both are understood.
This part is not about being perfect. It's about becoming more natural, step by step.
So relax. Listen, let your brain get used to it.
You don't master this in one day,
You feel it over time.
and one day you'll use in or on without thinking.
All right, after everything we've talked about, let's make this super simple. No long rules, just a quick way to decide.
Exactly. Just one clear picture in your head, and you'll know the answer.
Step 1. Ask yourself this question. Can I imagine being inside it?
If the answer is yes, use in.
In a room, in a city, in a car.
Step 2. Ask yourself, am I touching a surface?
If yes, use on.
On the table, on the wall, on my hand.
Step 3. Ask, am I connected or actively using something?
Then it's usually on.
On the phone, on the internet, on a video call.
You're talking the phone.
On,
Your keys are your pocket.
in. If you can picture the situation clearly,
The preposition becomes easy. All right, now it's your turn. Let's practice together and test your reaction.
No pressure. Just trust your feeling. The more you practice, the faster your brain reacts. I promise.
Now, sentence 1. I left my bag, the car.
Picture it. Don't think too long. Sentence 2. The picture is the wall.
You can almost see it, right? Sentence 3. Let's meet Friday.
Easy. Just feel the time.
Write your answers in the comments.
In or on. That's it.
And if you're not 100% sure, that's okay.
Learning happens when you try.
So today, we talked about in and on. Simple words, but very powerful.
And the good news is, you don't need to memorize long grammar rules.
Just look at the situation.
See the picture. Feel the meaning.
That's how English becomes natural, when it feels real, not stressful.
Not memorized, not forced, just real English, used in real life.
And remember, learning English takes time. Be patient with yourself. You're doing great.
Every small step matters. Keep listening, keep speaking, and keep going.
If this lesson helped you, give us a like.
And share it with someone who's learning English too.
Don't forget to subscribe to Go English.
Let's learn English through real life, not memorization.
Thanks for learning with us today.
See you in the next lesson. Keep learning, everyone.
Bye-bye.